Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Ace Attorney Spirit of Justice. In the last one, we're doing our investigation, and we found out some more little pieces of drama. Some pretty big, actually, not little. We found Saurin and tried to talk to him. He did open up a little bit, but then we realized that when we asked him about the candelabra that we found in the hold, he kind of keeled over, and we realized that he had been stabbed. And so he's gone now. We have his notebook, and yes, I peeked in it because I had to. And now I think what we have to do is go find Pierce, and we need him to maybe explain to us what the heck is happening. I'm assuming we just go outside and go from there because I don't know where he is. So, so hopefully Soren's okay. But you can already tell that this is going to be one of those cases that's like way bigger than originally thought, right? Like, there's way more to it than what you might have originally thought. I bet. I sure hope Pierce is around here somewhere. Mr. Wright and Miss Fay. Is that him? Hello, how are you? Hello, Pierce. We were just looking for you. I'm sorry for Master Saurin's sudden departure earlier. You have my sincerest apologies. It was totally understandable, really. But shouldn't you be at his side right now? It's fine. The other servants are with him, and I am in constant contact with them. Oh, right, on your shoulder phone. I forgot. You got that shoulder Nokia. Do not forget to give him his pain medication, and be sure to keep him hydrated. Also, see to it that he is not up and about. He needs complete bed rest. God, me too. I need my own Costco Sephiroth to look after me, please, so I can rest. Thank you. Is this what happens when you're too rich for normal peasant phones? I guess? I must return to Master Saurin now, but did you want something of me? Wait, was that a trick question? Actually, here's Soren's notebook. Oh, good, yeah, we probably should give it back to him so he can deliver it to Saurin, and definitely never tell him that we looked in it. Because that would probably go over bad. He dropped it when he collapsed. I hope Pierce doesn't notice the blood stain. Oh, thank you very much for this. I will see to it personally that Master Saurin gets it back. Thank you. Saurin's notebook given to Pierce. Okay. But I wonder if we can talk to him about anything. I trust you did not look inside? Nope. No, I wouldn't. No. You know what, sir? I would never do such a thing, and how very dare you accuse me of doing such a thing? Oh, I would never. Oh, of course not. Because it is filled with numerous patent-worthy ideas, you see. Look, I know you're busy, but would you mind if I asked you a few questions about the case? Do you think he'll do it? He probably doesn't have any time. Well, as I said, I must be getting back to Master Saurin. Yeah, but don't you want to help him? So if you could make it quick, I would greatly appreciate it. Girl, listen, my name is Phoenix Wright. Ain't nobody quicker than me, if you know what I'm saying. All right, I'll make this as quick as I can. Oh, no, wait, no, stop. Guys, I would never admit that Phoenix is that quick. I'd like to ask you about the cover-up you tried to pull off, if you don't mind. I told everything there is to tell in court already. Disposing of anything that may harm the Sprocket family's reputation is simply a part of my job. Sounds like a lovely job description. I have nothing more to say on the matter. Oh. Okay. Right. I will say I do not think it's wise to spend time on topics that have already been discussed. Oh. Ouch. Well, great. Well, I'm making a good impression here. It's totally fine. To cover up the accident. Alright, maybe he'll tell us a little bit more about that. Pierce, could you tell us more about this accident? Where did you find that? And did I not already tell you about that accident? You kinda did, yeah. So we basically didn't listen to you 30 seconds earlier, is what we're saying. You did, but you conveniently left out one crucial detail. The fact that Dumas Gloomsbury was driving the car at the time. That's true, he didn't say that. I was wondering too. I was like, wait, was that the first we heard of it? He didn't mention it at all, though. I wonder why he didn't. What are you hiding in there, sir? What you hiding in your monocle? Oh, did I not mention that? I suppose it simply did not come up then. If Mr. Gloomsbury caused the accident, why didn't the Sprocket family fire him? Wouldn't that usually be the natural consequence of such a huge mistake? Please do not misunderstand. Gloomsbury stayed on with the family. Yeah, why though? On Master Saurin's request. Really? What? That is the type of person Master Saurin is. I see. Perhaps it was the influence of Miss Selina's kind nature. She was such a sweet person that even in her last moments she thought of Master Saurin. Not only did Saurin not hold a grudge against Gloomsbury, he insisted on keeping him on? Wow. Now I really don't understand how that guy's mind works. Huh. Selina's last moments, oh gosh. Okay. So, you were present for Selina Sprocket's last moments? Yes, in my professional capacity. The accident happened on the way to a certain party. What kind of party was it? It was Miss Selina's engagement party. Oh no! Gloomsbury's injuries were minor, but Miss Selina and Master Saurin's were critical. They were brought to the Sprocket family's regular hospital. Wow, to have such a terrible thing happen on what was to be a day of celebration. I know. Thanks to the surgeon in charge, Master Saurin pulled through. But Miss Selina, she... Right. What a tragedy. That's terrible. The last words Miss Selina said to me were, "Oh no, look at this. I don't like that. Please help, Saurin." No! Oh no! Ever since then, I have attended Master Saurin and tried to help him in any way that I can. I see. Selina's fiancé must have been devastated. Indeed. I can imagine. The shock of losing Miss Selina was so great, he quit being a surgeon. Wait, a surgeon? Was he the surgeon? He was a surgeon? Wait, so the surgeon who tried to save them both, was he? Yes, he was Miss Selina's fiancé. Oh no. Ugh. Alright, listen, I watch too many hospital shows. Do hospitals even let you do that, or is it a conflict of interest? What a terrible tragedy. How awful. So where is her fiancé now? Who knows? Probably gone, right? Good question. I wonder that sometimes myself. So Selina had a fiancé. I'd like to find out more about him, but I doubt I'll find him anytime soon. Yeah, where would we even start to look? If the man quit his job and just, went off the rails, then listen. So, are we done here? I'm afraid I must be going. Could you please just tell me a little more about Saurin? Really, sir? There is nothing more to tell. I can't seem to get any real answers out of him just by asking him questions. But there is that piece of evidence I still don't know much about. Which one, Phoenix? Maybe he'll be able to tell me something about it. Like what? Hang on, let's look at the most recent ones that we got. Newspaper article, which we already asked him about. The blood stain on the lift, and well, let's start with this, because obviously, we know now that Saurin was possibly stabbed with this. I wonder if he knows anything about that, and we'll do the lift blood stain as well. Pierce? Have you ever seen this candelabra before? No? I don't know anything about it. Why did you stutter? Oh, no! 3 locks for that one thing. Okay. What are you hiding, sir? My Magatama reacted. Pierce must be trying to hide something from me. Oh, girl, I have to break those Psyche-Locks and find out what. Oh, here we go. It's so odd to me every time that you get the music, it starts up and then it's backs out into this. I should have just left you there and then given you the opportunity to back out so that you don't have to interrupt the cool music. It's just so jarring. I mean, I guess that's the way it's always been, right? What are you gonna do? All right, fine. So, Pierce's secret. Sir, don't keep secrets from me, although I'm surprised. Honestly, I'm surprised this is the first one we've come across. Pierce? You're hiding something from me about this candelabra, aren't you? Are you? It is one of the candelabras from the Flying Chapel, is it not? Is there something special about it? Actually, yes. There's some blood on it, you see. I think the blood might belong to this person. Obviously Saurin at this point. Because we saw that he was stabbed with something.
Take that!
Okay. I mean, that's easy enough. Saurin has a rather nasty wound on his body, doesn't he? Wait, that was all it took? Oh, sir, you're not very good at this. Yes, Master Saurin is indeed injured. Are any of the other people involved with this case injured? Not as far as I know. I see. Then let me ask you this, Pierce. Do you suppose that Saurin could have been more directly involved than you're letting on? What in the world would make you think that? Oh, I've got my reasons. He's stuttering a little bit. Mr. Gloomsbury's fingerprints were found on this candelabra stem, which leads me to believe that Mr. Gloomsbury stabbed Saurin with it. You cannot possibly think that Master Saurin is the one responsible for the murder. I don't have any conclusive evidence of that at the moment, but I do think that he had a motive. This proves that Saurin had a motive to kill Mr. Gloomsbury. It's either the picture of Selena or the newspaper ad. Probably the newspaper ad because it depicts the accident. So that would definitely be a huge motive. A huge one. Even though it was an accident, Mr. Gloomsbury was the man responsible for taking Saurin's sister away. That's true. What are you gonna say about that, man? You're crumbling like a house of cards here, sir. I would have expected more. Let us suppose that Gloomsbury did stab Master Saurin with the candelabra. Can you prove that it had anything to do with the case? He might have been stabbed at some other location, for some other reason. Sorry, but I can prove it was related to the case. Oh, no, I already know where he's going. Oh, really? Saurin's stabbing and Mr. Gloomsbury's death are definitely connected. Are they now? Don't play dumb with me, sir. This is the piece of evidence that ties Saurin's injury to Mr. Gloomsbury's murder I already know, so we do have to present both of these. Is this where did this come from then if he wasn't stabbed in the hold? Now don't even start that shit with me. I'm fucking professional, man. I'm a professional lawyer. A bloodstain was found on the side of the lift that goes between the hold and Vista deck. Its blood matches the blood that's on the candelabra. I obtained the results straight from the police, so I can assure you that this information is correct. What you gonna say about that? Go cry to your one-tittied mom. Oh, sorry. Your headless mom. Oh, wait, I mean, go cry to your mom. This bloodstain on the lift indicates an important fact. It shows us that the murder was in the reception hall, Saurin was there during the crime, or Gloomsbury wasn't there. Well, it's not the last one, and we know it wasn't really in the reception hall probably because that would change everything. But would we be able to tell that Saurin was there during the crime? Thing is, that also presents some problems that I'm not sure about just yet. How was he in two places at once? Let's figure that out. Saurin's blood is on the lift, which can only mean one thing. He was there, wasn't he? Saurin was at the scene of the crime. It might not have been during the reception. It could be just different timelines that we haven't figured out, which is probably what it is. We just have to figure it. You are very astute, Mr. Wright. Thank you, I get told that often. It appears I cannot hide this from you any longer. Why did you try to hide it in the first place, bitch? I still suspect you did something. Very well. I will tell you everything. Let's fucking go. And don't listen, you were the one that had no time, and now you're sitting here wasting my time. Didn't you have somewhere to be? Fine. Alright, here we go. No, the music, y'all. I always love when the music changes like this. So good. Could you tell me about Saurin's injury? Very well. This is what I heard directly from Master Saurin himself. As you surmised, Master Saurin was stabbed by Gloomsbury on the day of the murder. It happened after the first wedding reception. Oh, the first one, okay. The happy couple was in the reception hall when suddenly Gloomsbury appeared. He attacked Miss Ellen and tried to take her away. Master Saurin went to stop him and found himself in a struggle with Gloomsbury. That is when Master Saurin was stabbed with the candelabra, he said. I see. Okay. Even though Master Saurin was badly injured, he went after Gloomsbury. So, Saurin really was at the scene of the murder, wasn't he? Yes, that is correct. However, by the time Master Saurin arrived at the scene, Gloomsbury had already been murdered. So Pierce is saying that Saurin was at the crime scene? But that he didn't have anything to do with the murder itself? That seems a bit sus, doesn't it? Even still, why did you try to keep such an important piece of information from me? I am very sorry. Master Saurin's injury and Gloomsbury's murder were not directly related. Says you. So I decided not to mention it, so as not to unnecessarily complicate the investigation. Well, yeah, but now you've thrown like a whole wrench in shit. Which they always do, don't they? Now then. I am sorry, but I'm afraid I must really go now. Please excuse me. Thank you for your time. Man, you are sussy baka as fuck, sir. Pierce should have just told us everything in the first place and saved us all a lot of time. Why am I Maya for real, though? Why? Really? Yeah, but I guess it isn't that simple for him. He is the family butler, after all. He sure didn't make our job any easier, though, did he? Not at all. Do they ever? But at least we learned something new. Saurin was at the scene of the crime, so it's possible that he could be the person that she saw, the third person that Ellen saw. But was he in the shadows and she didn't see him? Because otherwise she would have absolutely recognized him immediately. So I'm not sure. She did say she kind of saw like a shadowy figure, I believe. That's true. One step forward is better than none. So what next, Nick? Let's see. The forensics team might be done investigating the reception hall by now. Let's go check it out. Oh, that's right. They were putting the lantern back together, were they not? Let's go see. Sounds like a plan. Right, okay. This is gonna get a lot worse before it gets better. Oh, that's very, very true for most Ace Attorney cases, I think. I just feel like it's gonna get worse before it gets better. Alright, okay, but we are learning some vital information, so let's see. It looks like the police are done with their investigation in here. I wonder if it's okay for us to take a look around now. Who's that? Is that Emma? Hey girl, how are you? Hi, Emma. Would it be alright if we investigate in this room now? Sure. The police are all done, so go for it. Thanks. Did you find anything? Oh, remember that broken lantern? I restored it to perfection. Did you? I have to say, it's some of my best work. Sounds like the repair job was a resounding success. Thanks, Emma. We'll take a good look at it, too. Well, I have to be getting back to the station. Try not to mess up the crime scene if you can help it. We'll be careful. I'll be seeing you. Girl, don't worry, I won't mess up your shit, I promise. Well, I mostly promise. Maya, on the other hand, though. Bye, Emma. Thank you. Well, shall we get started? Right, okay. So what haven't we... I mean, we were in here at one point. Oh, look, there's a person, like, cleaning up stuff. I didn't even see that. Ma'am, are you supposed to be in here? Don't clean up a crime scene. Don't you know anything? All right, so I guess let's just start with whatever we can actually examine. It doesn't look like we can examine as many things as the first time, but it also looks all mostly cleaned up in here. So, all right, let's just start here then. Zoom in here. Ooh, there's something shiny. I like shiny. What's this? Scissors, it looks like. This is where the murder weapon, the timekeeper, was displayed. I guess it's in police custody now. Huh? What's it? Oh, it's a key. I thought it was little, like, gardening shears or something. A key? Let's ask the maid about it. Good idea. She might be able to tell us something. We're gonna talk to her, are we? Is she gonna talk to us? Excuse me. Could I ask you a question? Oh, of course. What would you like to know? Do you know anything about this key? It's the key that starts up the timekeeper. A startup key? That's right. Oh, the first startup of love ceremony was so beautiful. The bride and groom each had a symbol of their love, and when they put them together, oh, how romantic it was. Right. I bet it was. Key of love added. Wow, a heart-shaped key used to activate the timekeeper. Don't ask me why I gave her that way off Cockney accent, but whatever. I need a different. It's too many British accents in this case. I'm failing. First startup of love ceremony? What exactly did that entail? Oh, well, it's a ceremony in which the couple activated a timekeeper together for the first time. I suppose it was kind of like a cake-cutting ceremony. And what are these symbols of their love you mentioned? Well, that's kind of an industry secret, so I can't really say. I'm sorry. I'd better get back to my work. Looks like there's an order from above not to talk about it. Yeah, I bet she doesn't want to lose her job. All right, well, we got that anyway. What can we examine here? Hey, I think that tablecloth is new. They must have changed it since yesterday. Yeah, I think everything in here is cleaned. Huh? How can you tell? Well, because the food stains that were there are now gone. I should have known it's because it's food related. Oh man, just like me though, honestly. I mean, it's gotta be said. What about back here? All right. It's another beautiful day outside, isn't it? Yeah. If only it wasn't the scene of a murder, we could really enjoy it. True. Well, it happens. The murder, I mean. It always happens to us. It must be tough for the maids to have to work on a beautiful day like today. Oh, we don't mind. Whoa, I didn't think you could hear me way over here. We don't think of it as simply cleaning. It's more like we're wiping away all of the sadness stuck to the airship. Wow, talk about devoted. Yeah, isn't it fun to make things clean and shiny? I like to clean, guys. Like one of my things is like when I'm like super stressed about something and I need to do something, I will clean a thing. But it makes me feel so like accomplished and much better when something's all organized and clean. You might try it sometime. It might work for you. I don't know. All right, is this the one that was put back together? Or this guy was over here before, wasn't he? Nick! What's wrong, Maya? Well, this hasn't moved an inch since the last time we looked at it. Oh no, it's the same one. It would be pretty creepy if it had. He's fine, just let him vibe. He's just vibing. Look, we're in the middle of an important investigation, so try not to shout, okay? Oh, I was just hoping it'd change somehow, you know, so it'd be more interesting. The last thing we need is for things to get more interesting. Seriously, I think things are already going a little bit crazy over here. Right, okay. Oh, there's another maid over here. Hello? I'll just point at you menacingly. Don't mind me. Hey, take a look at that door. I wonder where it goes. Shall we open it up and see? Wait, please don't open that. It's an emergency escape hatch. It leads directly outside. You'll fall to your death. Why would that be there without a warning? Or what? Oh, that was a close one, huh, Maya? I'll say. Wait, what? We don't even have a rope there or anything? Like, why is that there? That's ridiculous. Who the fuck? Wait, I have some questions. Who the fuck would do that? That doesn't make any sense. All right, fine. What do I know? Oh, whoops! I didn't mean to hit that. My bad. What I meant to do is go over here. Here we go. Okay. Hello? There's more people over here. Excuse me, is the fog machine ready to use now? No, I'm afraid not. We only put dry ice in it when there's an actual reception. I see. That's too bad. She still wants to blast me with a cloud of smoke, doesn't she? She wants to vape. She's having fun. Leave her alone. Okay, this should be the one that was reconstructed right over here. Let's take a look at it. Oh, well, it looks a little worse for wear, but I'm sure it's fine. It's still good. It's still good. Here's the broken lantern all patched up, and I do mean patched. Well, I mean, what else were you gonna do with it? Emma said this was some of her best work, so I know she put a lot of effort into it. She sure did. She was very pleased. It was pretty smashed up. It must have been a lot of work to piece it back together. Well, she gets an A for effort at any rate. Right, okay. Well, let's see what we can find in there, I guess. Huh? What's going on? What's wrong? This wheel handle on the back has some blood on it. Wait, didn't we see that much earlier before when we first investigated? I thought we pointed that out. If she put it back on, it would be the same handle that had the blood on it. It looks like someone gripped it with a bloody hand. Maybe the blood got on there when the killer was putting old Doom and Gloom's body inside? Maybe. Do you see anything else worth noting? Well, there's another one of these lanterns over here. So it might be a good idea to really compare the two later. Broken lantern is updated. The lantern in which the victim's body was found. Emma restored it, but something about it still seems off. Maybe we should look. Okay. Alright, so then... Oh, I forgot that it's always reversed. You have to go around the other way. Alright, let's look. What's different? This is the unbroken peggable lantern. And this is the one that Emma restored. I wouldn't say they look exactly the same. More that they're made up of the same parts. Wait a minute. What is it, Maya? I think there's something off about this one. Just about everything about it looks off to me. Yeah, it looks a little bashed. I'm not quite sure what it is, but some detail isn't quite right. Show me the restored lantern again. Hey, I know. It's this, right? What? Where? The thing about the restored lantern that's off is the shape of the horns, the angle of the wings, the color of the wheel handle. Uh-oh. Hang on. Do we have a picture of the other one now? I'm one of those people that needs to see it over and over and over. Here's the broken one. But do we have a picture of the regular one? You know what? I don't know if we do. Is it in the pamphlet? No, it just talks about it. Shit. No, the horns look the same. The wings look fucked, but I think it's just because they're bent. It's either it's the second one or the third one. Maybe the color of the wheel handle, but I'm almost positive that it was bloody when we looked at it. Is it not? Look, it's the wheel handle. It's a different color altogether. Is it? And I didn't notice? Oh, it is. It's brass. Look at that. The inside one is silver. We might have mentioned that before. Emma got the inside and outside wheel handles switched around. That's probably all that happened. Oh, wow. You're right. Okay, so that means the bloody handle is actually supposed to be on the inside. And there's blood here on the handle, as if someone gripped it with a bloody hand. Right. Which means that the blood got on the handle from inside the lantern. Right, okay. Broken lantern updated again. The restored lantern, there's the blood stain on the inside wheel handle, as if someone gripped it with a bloody hand. Which means that if someone did that, they were alive enough to do that in there at the time. Do you think the blood got in there when the killer was putting the body in the lantern? It's really hard to say at this point. I don't know about that. I'm not sure about that, though. What do you guys think? I don't think so. I have a feeling someone was slightly alive when they were put in there, don't you? Oof. Well, I think we've checked out everything relevant to the case. Wait, no, I am not ready to go to trial. Please, the love of God. Who's that? Wait, what are you doing here? Wait, excuse me, shouldn't you be in the hospital? Saurin, shouldn't you be resting in bed? You're injured. How do you know about that? Never mind. Wait, what's wrong with him? You all right? My notebook. Have you seen my notebook? Oh no, he hasn't gotten it back yet. I can't find it anywhere. My notebook. I need my notebook. What's the matter with him? My notebook. I need. I have to have it. Master Saurin! Who's that? Oh, it was you. Sorry. You got the maid's voice for a moment there, sir. Master Saurin, I told you to stay in bed. My notebook. Wait, Paris, you didn't give it to him? Here you go. You're right. Oh, jeez. Wait, Pierce, why didn't you give it to him immediately? What the fuck, man? Yes, this is it. So Saurin gets emotionally unstable without that notebook of his? Oh, he's really attached to it. Looks like he's calmed down now. Saurin, do you mind if I talk to you for a minute? I cannot allow you to do that. What if his wound were to open up again? He needs to rest. Oof, I guess you're right. Now, if you will excuse us. Damn, so smug. Master Saurin, let us retire. All right. All right, go get him some rest. He needs it, clearly. There they go. Pierce is right. I guess he really isn't in any condition to be questioned. Well, let's go back to the agency and sort through what we've learned. God, which was a lot, to be fair. All right, let's see. How is this gonna go? Man, that means the trial's coming. I don't know if I'm ready, but I'll try. I'll try to be ready. Right, okay. How are the girls doing back here? I wonder if they're okay. We're back. Anyone here? Hi, Athena. Oh, hi, boss. Athena? I thought you were with Trucy. Well, I guess you could say that I'm taking a short break. But enough about me. What about the investigation? Did you find out anything? Well, turns out that the third person Ellen says she saw at the crime scene might have been Soren Sprocket. What? Really? I always thought that he seemed suspicious. The thing is, by the time Soren got to the Vista deck, the murder had already occurred, apparently. Oh, no way! I don't buy that, not for a second. It's a cover-up. A cover-up, I tell you! That's certainly a possibility. And as a lawyer, it's certainly a possibility I have to pursue, but... But what? It's your job, right? So pursue the heck out of it. Just do it. Yeah, but... Is that really what's best for Ellen? Soren could be found guilty if the truth comes out tomorrow. But if we don't pursue the possibility, Ellen could be found guilty instead. Oh man, either way, it sure doesn't spell out happily ever after for the two of them. So what are you gonna do, Mr. Wright? I can't let an innocent person get convicted. So I guess all I can really do is pursue the truth. Even if it ends up devastating Ellen. Oh, what a tough call to make. Yeah, really. Well, don't we always have to do that, though? Still, there's always a chance, right? Maybe something will come up during the trial that'll save their marriage. I hope so. I really do. Yeah, I'm worried about this. They've definitely alluded to this, like, messing up their relationship more than once, which means that there's something big hidden that is probably going to do just that. Well, Maya, let's go. Break the news to Ellen, you mean? Yeah. Mr. Wright, please take me with you. I bet I could help you counsel Ellen through this piece of bad news. Honestly, Athena would be good at it. Athena? I appreciate the offer, but don't you have somewhere else to be? Yeah, but what if this helps you, Phoenix? You're not going to take her with you? Her therapy could be just what we need. Do I? Athena! What are you doing here? I've been looking all over for you. Come on now. Let's get back to practicing. Oh, no. Wait. My body can't take it anymore. Boss, you gotta help me. The lawyer always keeps their promises, Athena. But boss. Oh, jeez. If you bail on me one more time, Athena, I'm gonna use a real blade on you. Okay, Phoenix, maybe you should stop your daughter from making threats like that. Maybe that's not the best. Sorry, Athena, someone's gotta do it. Better you than me, though. Wow, Phoenix just threw her right under the bus. Hang in there, kiddo. Come on, Maya. We better get going. All right, let's go. Let's go to the detention center. This is probably not gonna go well, huh? Okay. Boy, I hope you think she'll take it well. She hasn't taken anything well so far, so I bet I know the answer to that. Hey girl, you better stay seated. I got some things to talk to you about. Hello, Ellen. How did your investigation go, Mr. Wright? Before I answer that, I need to ask you something. Was Soren with you when Mr. Gloomsbury attacked you in the reception hall? I'm sorry. I kept it from you. I was afraid that he'd come under suspicion if I told you. So I kept quiet about it. I'm really sorry. Well, at least that's direct. I see. I thought it was probably something like that. Listen, Ellen, I'm afraid I have to make a very difficult decision based on what I found out. What kind of decision? This is very hard for me to say, but the mysterious person you saw at the scene of the crime was most likely Saurin. What? Oh no. In other words, in court tomorrow, I'm afraid I'll have to propose the possibility that Saurin is the true culprit. Oh no. No! Saurin's innocent! No! But don't you see? If I don't try to pursue that line of thought, you'll be found guilty. Oh, I'm calling it. She's not gonna care. She's gonna want to be guilty at this point. No! 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 Please, Ellen, calm down. Saurin just can't be found guilty. I'd much rather I be found guilty instead. Ellen, you can't let yourself think like that. But, no! Marriage is for life, right? Do you really think that you can run away from the truth and still be truly happy with him? You're not married, so how can you possibly understand? Sometimes you just gotta do whatever it takes to make things work. Uh-oh. But, Nick, you talk to her. Hey, don't just dump this all on me. Mr. Wright, I'm innocent and Saurin is too. So please, prove our innocence in court. I'll certainly do everything in my power. I just hope she doesn't lose control like this in court tomorrow. Oh, well, if we're gonna take a money bet on that, I ain't betting shit because I'm gonna lose all my money. No way, no how. I'm not a gambling woman. Okay, well, in the next one, oh boy, we start trial. Oh geez, I'm a little nervous about how this is gonna go. Hopefully to my advantage, but like I said, this is really one of those cases that really probably makes it very clear that we have absolutely no fucking idea what's actually going on, and it's going to be revealed to us, in the most inconvenient way possible, so I can't wait for that. Guys, I hope you're enjoying this as much as I am. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you soon in the next episode for the trial. Let's do this. Toodaloo.